I'm talking about Ciccone. I'm talking about Enric Mas, who is also holding on at the front. Rubio, Jan Hurt, Alexander Vlasov, and Wout Poels. That's all that's left. David De La Cruz is dropping back. Attention, Chimo. What about the top 10 in the general classification? Is falling behind, Mattia Rondon is falling behind, Derek Gick is falling behind, and of course the leader, Afonso Eulalio. Don't get too comfortable, Veloski has been dropped. Be wary of how well Egan Bernal is settling in, Chimo, as he could finish in the top 10 in today's stage and the general classification.
And I see him sticking right to Vingegaard's wheel. He's keeping an eye on Vingegaard. Like I said, at the end of the stage, Vingegaard will only need 23 seconds, just 23 seconds to take the pink jersey, right? I think he's going to win the stage despite the effort the guys up front are making with Mas, with Ciccone, with Rubio. I hope Rubio wins this stage because that's what he came for and he hasn't been able to. But notice that no one has attacked yet. They just set a really tough pace so that those who are struggling a bit would start to drop off, and they've been falling behind. But there are two very important riders there, Arezman and the other one, Felix Gall. They are extremely important riders. They could be decisive there. One of those two will surely try to attack. But I keep insisting that they would only attack to bring Vingegaard out and let him take it. Gall has already done it once. Arezman hasn't done it. But I find Arezman...
Right now the camera isn't showing him. He doesn't have the monitor there yet. But Egan Bernal is going to move up several important places in the general classification. Here comes Thymen Arezman. Thymen Arezman, 2.6 kilometers to go. He's setting his own pace. The man is moving clear with plenty of freshness. Thymen Arezman, with his tremendous size, a good build, a good figure, 1.90 meters tall. This man from the Netherlands, 68 kilos, he has to hold on. The 26-year-old man from Team Net with Perrin-Eve.
Yes. He's climbing very, very well. And well, look at how the fans are helping him, man. Arezman is Arezman. And I think this rider should be a little higher up in the stage and a little higher up in the general classification, because he really is a great rider.
When Vingegaard passes, the corridor closes up, right? Did you see how people start closing in? Ruben, how they close in for a photo to give him an applause. When Vingegaard passes by, it's cycling itself passing by, Rubencho.
Aha! The flower carriers, of course! 2 kilometers, 200 meters left. Keep an eye on Felix Gall. Let's go. Then Jonas Vingegaard in the lead. The Austrian rider in second place. There's a duel at the back with the man from Bora and the two from Bora. Exactly, Hindley and Felisari. Hindley, the one with Felisari. Hindley, the one taking the initiative. Hindley is on the wheel, right there, lined up, pushing hard. The cyclist, Jonas Vingegaard, who suffered a lot in the time trial. Contarello of 42 kilometers had time to recover. Now he's turning here at the bend for the final 2 kilometers. This place is filled with spectators, flags everywhere, and applause and ovation for the fisherman from Denmark. The musicians have arrived. The friends from Tribu America were missing here. Oscar Velasquez. And it opens. The subscribers' door opens. Subscribers, the door. The subscribers' door, and they just neutralized Pigansoli, and Arezman is defending himself alone in the back. Let's see. When Triplo loses, he's more than 2 minutes behind in the general classification. But Eulalio is already safe from all that. Chemo.
There's a big fight between Arezman and Felix Gall. Felix Gall wants to be second in the general classification. So Gall would be first, second, Arezman third, and Hindley fourth. Let's see Heidling. Let's see what happens. If he manages to catch up, how much does he have? He has 17 seconds. Let's see if he catches up. Arezman has 27 seconds on goal. Let's see how much Ruben takes when he arrives.
1.5 kilometers left for Vingegaard. He's coming alone, escorted only by the television camera. The crowd is excited, euphoric, because they're watching the best cycling. In second place comes Felix Gomez, chased from behind by Arezman. He's looking to see where the rest are. Pinisare holding on here. Pinzoli. The one in yellow was the last one relay with Vingegaard before he took off and went solo. Back to you, Lucho. I'm listening.
I don't know what happened to Egan. He stayed with us until 5 kilometers to go. I've lost him. The radar can't find Egan Bernal. He doesn't show up. Let's see. Because the cameras are focused on Vingegaard, on Felix Gall, and now on Hindley and Penissari. And once again, he's holding on there. Piganzoli has Timen Arman, who's coming in around 5th, maybe 6th place. And further back is Michael Storer. But here he comes. Felix Gall has found his rhythm. Exactly. Chemo already warned about it. 2:30 against 2:30. So the difference for that second place is 27 seconds. He's doing well, handling it nicely, cutting the last corner to enter the final kilometer. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the bird and the bluebird. The bluebird, one of the birds from the region. Beautiful, what a sight we have here. Jonas Vingegaard, composed, calm, not even breaking a sweat, hands on the top of the handlebars, good pedaling cadence. His mouth is open, he's constantly looking at the picture on his handlebars. That's how Ruben is going to tell it. Always in the style you're used to, Mr. Jonas Vingegaard, who deserves a tip of the hat. Pellizzari, hang in there, who is coming to try to pick up a few bonus seconds in 3rd place. Hilly is going to be 3rd in the stage, because there's already a clear gap. Hanging on, trying to stay in it, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna hand it over to you. My dear Ruben, there you have it. The bluebird is spreading its wings and happy to see it. He's going to enter the final kilometer. Here is the best. Here is the poet. Here is the one whom Lucho Herrera made a legend, ladies and gentlemen. And his name is Ruben Dario Arcila, known in the underworld as the poet who sings. Ruben!
Come on, he's almost there. Cyclist Jonas Vingegaard is already tackling the final kilometer. Oh, the fisherman, the man from blue. Look at the crowd running along the railing. They see him on one side. The human tide returns, and they watch him from the other side. After getting through the last hairpin, he's looking at the family portrait. He always celebrates by bowing to the photograph he carries there on the handlebar right next to the left railing. The fisherman goes for the other star to break the sky, brimming with emotion at the winter resort. Now he's coming, still holding the handlebar, comfortably seated as the machine works for him. Is going to take him to glory, running the Giro d'Italia for the first time, and he's going to wear the pink jersey. In a matter of seconds, we'll have him here. He's giving it everything he has. Others are flags. Others are another exhumation. The applause. And I think he has the last curve left to finish this stage. Za, which ends with 16 kilometers of climbing, still doesn't see the finish line. Now, yes, he changes, makes a swerve to the right side, looking for the shade, and he's going to finish in a matter of seconds. He has this left, a very short stretch, and he celebrates, sends a kiss to his family, raises his arm, spreads his wings, and wins. Number one, the fisherman, the one who never fails. My dear Lucho, here comes the second one. I think it's Gal Lucho.
He caught the biggest fish. He grabbed the biggest one. Here comes Felix Gall. Attention. Here comes Felix Gall for 2nd place. Here comes Felix Gall looking for the 2nd position. Ladies and gentlemen, attention. Austria, there he is. Is also holding on. He's negotiating the last curve. The Austrian is getting ready. He's coming to get 6 bonus seconds. He looks back calmly, opens his mouth, lifts his gaze, looking for the finish arch. He'll be 2nd on the stage and 2nd overall. Overall standing, he's going to cross. He's going to cross. Felix Gall, watch the time. Kimo and Felix Gall crosses 2nd, plus 6 bonus seconds.
Yes, sir. What was the gap? He came in at 48 seconds.
Gili arrives, Kemo. Gili arrives right now. 2nd bonus. Felizavi arrives and arrives. Pellizzari arrives. Picasso arrives first. And Pellizzari arrives, Kemo.
He arrives at 57 seconds. Watch out. Arezman still hasn't arrived and is losing more time.
Here he comes.
Overall is Felix Gall. Let's see how much Arezman's going to lose. Here he comes to the finish. Arezman is coming here and he's about to finish. Oh, he finishes, and at what time? Oh my God, I just reset the stopwatch. 1:27, I mark, 1:27. Attention, first place is Vingegaard Pelligal, and you can reset the stopwatch.
The 2nd is Pelligal. in second place.
Now we'll have to see if Hindley and Hindley also passes Arezman. No, Arezman stays third overall. So first is Vingegaard, second is Pelegal, third is Arezman, then Hindley, and after that, the rider who finished at 127 marked here. That's Pellizzari, right?
Egan, Rubio, and Jan here arrive. Egan and Rubio arrive again. Attention, Wout Poels is coming. Let's see who will win. Here wins the sprint. Then Poels, Egan Bernal comes in, and Heinz Rubio comes in, 12, 12, 10. I saw him come in there with the gap compared to the winner. And attention, here comes Eulalio giving it his all, my friend.
Hey, yes, Eulalio standing on the pedals, gives it everything he has left. The final push, he's going to cross the line. Keeping track of the leader's time here is very important. The Portuguese cyclist has one last curve left, giving it his all. Rosa, the one of infinite love, he twists his head, contorting himself over the bike. Eulalio is about to enter. He's about to cross the line, and he enters. There was SEF. Kuz, he found him on the way and enters. First Kuz, then Eulalio crosses. You are my leader.
A little over 2 minutes. Eulalio is among the top 10 in the general classification, but the new leader is Vingegaard. Galk second, Arezman third, and Gidley is fourth in the general classification. We're going to give you the classification with the time differences. I was doing my own timing, but I'll do it now. No.
The stage already.
The stage.
Yes, the stage. First, Jonas Vingegaard, 3:53.0. 1 second, Felix Gala, 49 seconds, third, J. Gidley, 58, fourth. David P. Gasoli, 103, fifth. Giulio Pellizzari, 103.6, Tim Arezman, 103.6, seventh. Michael Storr, 135, eighth. Wood Powell, 208, ninth. Van Gids, 208, 10th. Egan Bernal, 208, 10th. Sorry, 11th. Rubio, 208. In 12th place, Derek G at 224, and in 13th, Matthijs Rondel at 230. It's worth mentioning before the overall standings that Jonas Vingegaard has won all 3 mountain stages, and in all 3 he has broken the climb record. And now
the time